Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Scythe, and today we are getting back into Chasing Sunsets. So far, we haven't really learned all that much. All that we know is that me, Kurt MC, is a brother, adoptive. No, not adoptive. Not stepbrother. Is it stepbrother? A stepbrother, I guess. To Jay, which is one of the not titular character, but which is one of the more popular characters in this game. So far we've only been going through memories of our childhood, and in the last episode we were reading her diary, and it seems Jay has a thing for me, which made Kurt have a thing for Jay. He was starting to see her in a different way. Question is, am I gonna develop those feelings or not? Or am I gonna find someone else that is more appropriate, more suitable? And things like that. We'll only have to see. Let's see how much we have left of these memories. Let's go. Kids poke into each other's private stuff all the time. I could see her being pissed off about you violating her privacy, but it's hard to imagine her staying mad for long. Yeah, well, there was some stuff in there that she really wanted to keep private. Like her playing for the other team, maybe? What? Don't give me that look. That blonde girl at your graduation party. Oh, come on, anyone with eyes in their head could see they were more than friends. I wouldn't know anything about that, Walter. Yeah, keep your secrets. So, still 4 years left to graduation, right? After the diary incident? Yeah. I'm starting to see why you were worried about running out of time today. So, was it a hot war now, or still a cold war? Both at the same time, really. One day, I came home to find she'd washed my football uniform and laid it out for me. A week later, I wake up at midnight with her dunking my hand in a warm bowl of water. I guess she'd read somewhere that makes me piss with the bed. You're shitting me. Nope. Well, did you? Did I what? Piss the bed. Of course, this provocation didn't go unanswered. I'd replaced the rolls of toilet paper in her bathroom with rolls of duct tape. I hope you're not gonna tell me that she didn't notice. Once she started driving, I hid her car keys in a flower pot in the den one morning. Yeah, this is all starting to make sense to me now. I left clues for her to find them, but she still missed school that day. These are pretty typical pranks, though. Yeah, but they got progressively meaner. We were both just waiting for the other to cross a line that couldn't be uncrossed. Mom and Dad tried their best to play peacemaker, and they almost pulled it off. So who finally crossed the line? You slept with a friend, huh? That's what I'm gonna assume anyway. The graduation party blow-up actually began brewing a few weeks before. You remember, I played baseball my last 2 years of high school. Just like my football games, no matter how things were between us, Jay would always be there in the stands. She was in track, wasn't she? Did you go to her tracks meet too, or was all of this sports loyalty one-sided? Yeah, she was in the girls' basketball and winter track. I was always there, though I tried to keep my low profile. I think she knew anyway. I mean this in the kindest possible way, kid. But you're an idiot.
What? What do you say that?
Do the math. Your sister only chose sports that didn't conflict with yours. Whatever you think was going on between the two of you at the time, she loved you. Thanks for that, Captain Hindsight. You and Walter left a moment of silence hang between you before you continue. So, there were these 3 games left in the season. I think we were playing Richland. I hit one on the ground past the shortstop and turned a hard double into a triple. I looked up to find Jay in the stands, but she wasn't paying attention. Homework? No, some guy had sat down next to her and she was chatting with him. Pretty girl sitting by herself gets attention? No way. Very funny. If I'm being completely honest here, I was a bit jealous. I didn't realize how much I counted on her quiet support until that moment. I had also a bad feeling about this guy. He has seemed beneath her. Like lower class? No, nothing like that. He just came off as a player. As far as I knew, Ye had never even dated a guy. I guess I figured she'd be more picky when she finally did. Protectiveness and jealousy are an ugly combo, son. Yeah, and it only got worse. It came to my next game together. Every time I looked at her, she was huddled next to the guy talking. Or they'd be head-to-head laughing at someone on something on their phone. Was he from your school? Do you know anything about him? His name was Christian Mendes. I knew of him, but only by reputation. He had sort of an angsty rebel thing going on, fighting, breaking the rules. Wore lots of black, had a restored classic muscle car. We didn't run in the same circle, so until then he wasn't really on my radar. Oh, it was that guy. Yeah, that guy. And he was making a move on my sister. I was so focused on them. I struck out twice and missed an easy catch in the 7th. So is this when you crossed the line? No. Walter, what I'm about to tell you is really personal to me. I want you to understand why the graduation party went down like that. Good. If you don't want to talk about it. No. This is at the center of everything that happened after. So, it was the final game of the season. My last game as a student, really. And it was the state championship game against the Lakeland Hills. Tough school. Yeah, we knew the odds. But things didn't shake out the way anyone expected. During their pre-game pep talk, I looked for my sister in the bleachers. She wasn't there. Walter, I can't describe what I felt in that moment. Every game from the day we met until now, she'd been there. Maybe she took a page from your playbook and was keeping a low profile. No, I knew she was up with Christian somewhere. That must have made it tough for you to focus on the game. As luck would have it, I didn't have to. We won by forfeit. Lakeland's coach got implicated in a sex scandal the day before. Only half the team even showed up to play. Holy shit, I remember that. It wasn't in the news for a week. Yeah, well, it was Wayland's first championship. We were so excited, I even wrote off Jay's absence. After all, she didn't actually miss a game. Mom and Dad went to help the coaches prepare a championship party. I went home to change. Bullshit. You went home to find your sister and tell her the news. Maybe. Campbell home, 7 years ago. Le Meshmishi. But when I got home, there was an unfamiliar car in the driveway. Oh, I see where this is going. When I walked in the house, the whole place reeked of hatchet body spray. Not axe, but hatchet. I'd gotten sick of that scent of the past few days, It clung to Jay after school. It wasn't surprising that her door was shut. I almost opened it. Probably for the best that you didn't. Actually, it's taken a long time for me to forgive myself for not at least knocking. Feels good to get out of that uniform. I just hang out in here until Christian's gone. Then I can tell Jay the news and we can head to the party. With Sis busy and the folks out, maybe I can have a little me time. Nothing wrong with a little part of my me time. That is an actual photograph. That is not rendered. Pornrub, my old friend. Wow, this Brian Ryan's girl is so hot. Too bad she only does lesbian scenes. Faye Reagan. Something about her drives me crazy. Weird. The audio on this clip is messed up. Muffled giggling. Wait a minute. That's not the video. Sounds like things are heating up in there. This is just awkward. This sucks. I don't want to hear this. But I also can't turn on the TV or they'll know I'm home. We might be fighting, but I don't want to embarrass her with a guy. Unexpectedly, you feel your guts clench at the thought. Jesus, I feel like I just got punched in the stomach. Thumping. I can hear something actually. Is she fucking him? How could she? Why do I care? Who the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with me? I gotta get out of here. Yay! You rush into the hallway just in time to see Christian emerge from your sister's room. Sup? How's the game? Game? Yeah. Well, don't take it too hard. You can't win them all. Christian smirks at you before walking toward the door. Why him, sis? All the guys. You turn toward the open door and force yourself to look at Jay. Something tells me it was not by choice. It's weird. Why does the mouse clicker appear? Is this something that I can do? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I like that. But there was nothing here. She recoils at the accusation in your glare. Kurt, I save it. None of my business if you want to be a slam piece for that piece of shit. State champs, by the way. Figured I'd let you know since you had someplace more important to be. Catch you later, sis. I let mom and dad know you're busy. Kurt, listen. Kurt, wait! Fuck. Do we have any stats? No, just Jay. Were you upset because of what happened, or because who it happened with, or because of who it happened with? Let me finish and you decide. There's more? Oh yeah. The championship party was a blur. Mom and Dad could see I had just shut down. James tried to get me to talk about it, but this wasn't my secret to tell. Given how she reacted when she took that Jenna thing into your own hands. I'm gonna say you probably made the right call there. I thought so at the time anyway. The next 2 weeks were crazy. Wrapping up finals, graduating rehearsal, college acceptance. Wait, did you get accepted? Yeah, full ride football scholarship to Stanford. And I was an adult, so I had access to my trust fund. I could have used that to go anywhere I wanted, really. So, where did you end up going? I'll need another scotch before answering that. Walter quickly refills her glass while hanging on every word. Mom and Dad assumed I was going to play college football, but I had already decided I was going to take the year off. My plan was to winter over in Aspen as a ski and snowboard instructor. I just knew I needed to get away from home and clear my head. What ended up happening with Jay and that punk? I mean, besides the obvious. I ended up only seeing Jay one time after that, at the graduation party. She did come home beforehand to shower and pick up her dress. My guess is she was staying with Tara. How do you know she wasn't staying with Christian? Excellent question, Walter. This is really the answer you've been looking for since I sat down. Jesus Christ, Kurt, out with it already. While Jay was showering, I waited in her room for her to finish. I didn't know how to deal with how I felt after Christian left. Between that and the things I found in her diary, it was time for us to talk. I'll just wait here for her to finish her shower. This sounds like a very bad way to do it. Jesus, this room is bright. How does she even sleep? Fuck, I'm nervous. What am I even gonna say? Hey, we haven't talked in a while. What you been up to? Fuck no. What are you doing, stepsis? Shit, that's so bad and kind of fucked up. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on in my head. Can we talk about it before the party? Is there any chance I can press it? No. That could work. Jesus, she's gonna prune up. She's been in there for 45 minutes. Hear the phone, you bastard! There we go. What the fuck is buzzing? She left her phone under her pillow? Shit, it's the diary all over again. If she catches me snooping in her phone, she'll kill me in my sleep. God damn it, please be legs shaving day. Let's see who's blowing up your phone, sis. Password is still a solo shot first, thank God. Whoa, wall of text! Christian, of course. But it started at the beginning. Hey, we need to talk. Jay, talk to me. Come on, Jay. Yeah, what the fuck? Let's be adults. Fuck you, Christian. Ooh. Oh. Well, that's insulting. Good luck with that, buddy. Looks like she's been ghosting this tool for days. Fuck you, Christian. Wait, they're fighting? I said stop and you kept pushing. I thought you were going to rape me. The fuck? Don't be dramatic, you're overreacting. The fuck I am no means no. You led me on and then you went all cold on me. You ripped my shirt. Would you have stopped if you didn't hear my bro come home? Doubt. Yeah, 'cause your muscles scare me. Fucking dead man walking. His gym muscles are going to break a goddamn arm off and beat you with it. Enough about him. Meet me out front in 10 and we'll go talk this out. No one getting in a car with you after that. One more chance, please. It's not just what you did. I wasn't feeling it with you. You were, you just won't admit it to yourself. Give me another chance to prove it. I don't think there's anything you can say to fix this. It's not all about you. Fuck you. We're way past that. You emo date raping uncle fucker. What do you mean? It's personal and complicated. I need some space. Let's talk at the party tonight. Lots of people around. You owe me that much. I owe you a kick in the balls for the last time I saw you. Please. I'll leave you if it gets awkward. No promises, I'll hear you out, but that's it. Thank you, baby. Coolater. What the fuck is coolater? Tonight. See you later! Ah, Jesus. I do not speak Leet. God damn it. You momentarily see red and hear the sound of your heartbeat in your ears. The fuck you will. You carefully replace Jay's phone and leave the room. Graduation party, Boston 7 years ago. Oh, there he is. Hello there, Kurt. Are you alright, son? Very good. Where did I think you were? Uh-oh. Kurt, you made it, son. Buddy, what's wrong? Kurt? I turned off in the drive-thru and the dumb cop shot right past me. So I just ordered some tots and... Hello? Am I boring you? There's somebody behind me, isn't there? Christian turns to face you, his face twisting into the trademark smirk you've come to despise. Yo, Kurt. Well, I was almost right. I guess you didn't lose, but you didn't really win either. Does that title really mean anything if you didn't actually beat anyone for it? I'm not here to talk, Christian. The sound of your own voice sounds distant and emotionless to your ears. I'm here because of what you did to my sister. Christian and Jay exchange bewildering looks. What are you talking about, son? Your eyes never leave Christian as you answer James in a chilly monotone. Okay. Christian was here with Jay when Lakeland forfeited. Kurt's up. Let's talk about this. As your parents look at you expectantly, Jay's eyes beg for your silence. This loser tried to have his way with Jay, she barely fought him off. What? Is it true, sweetie? I don't know, no. I'm okay, I handled it. You handled it? Christian glances around nervously. Look, we already worked through this. I would never. I don't know exactly what's square up on him. Is it like threatening? I don't know. Let's see if... Okay, I'm gonna say first and just double check what it means. In case I can't go back on it. Okay, yeah, okay, so it's like that. I see. Otherwise we would just sucker punch him and that wouldn't give us anything. Yeah, no, if those are the two things, then obviously I'm not sure what I want to do with this, because any reasonable person would just punch him, but they wouldn't also explain why they would punch him. They would just simply, boom, get in there. But we were calm and collected and explained the situation, and so threatening to punch him might be better, I'm not sure. You raise your fist to signal that the conversation is over. So it's gonna be like that. Now this is a party. Christian sizes you up and raises his fist with a sneer. Welcome to the School of Hard Knocks, rich boy. Christian left shoulder dips slightly, telegraphing his opener. You duck beneath the wild swing and piston your fist into his diaphragm. He doubles over, breath escaping explosively with the force of the impact. Oh ho ho ho! White Knight! First fight Christian fairly at the graduation party. Damn, that is harsh. Grab the back of his head, pulling it down hard into a vicious upward knee. The room echoes with a sickening thud of bone to bone. Christian falls backward at Jay's feet, struggling to remain conscious. But this means that Walter remembers this, or he was there as it happened. Oh yeah, but we were yeah. So why is he questioning about it? What's the question? Fuck. James glared down at him, his face uncharacteristically grim. Get up. You're not welcome in our home, Christian. You're lucky you got out with a beating. I should be calling the cops. Call him! All of these people just witnessed your son assaulting me. As James lowers his voice, it becomes cold and menacing. What do you think a man of my resources would do to protect his family? Think long and hard about that before crossing our paths again. You better leave now. After Christian is escorted out, you turn to face your sister. She's gonna slap us. You weren't sure what to expect, but it wasn't the naked rage you see in her eyes. Yay, I can't really push myself to it. Stop! Don't you say another fucking word. Her voice seethes with bitterness and rising fury. You thought you'd ride on in here and save the day, is that it? You called Christian a loser, yet he was the one letting me make my own decisions tonight. I'm not done. Here's the thing. I got really good at taking care of myself. You made sure of that. Sweetie, if Christian did those things... No, you stay out of this, Dad. This is between me and him. You wanted a son so bad you never bothered to ask if I wanted a brother. And you... Stay the fuck away from me, Kurt. The further away, the better. Your heart skips a beat as you see the violence in her eyes. I don't need you. What the? After a few moments, the tension in her body is spent, and her arm relaxes. The fire fades in her eyes. She doesn't resist as you gently lower her arm. With a pained expression, you bring your other hand up to cradle her clenched fist. Then wordlessly, you release it and turn to depart. Kurt, wait! You cast an anguished glance at your mother as you stride toward the door. Tara hesitates a moment. I'll go after him. Make sure he's alright. Thank you. Campbell home 2 hours later. Leave it to Kurt to turn a party into a shit show. Mom and Dad didn't need to go after him. Tara's text said he's fine. They're 18 now. It's fine. But how did he find out what happened with Christian to begin with? That boy is a mystery. Hot shower, take me away. God, this is just what I needed. I'm doing it again. overreacting in hopes that no one sees through me, discovers my secrets. Kurt did exactly what I needed from him, and I'm punishing him for it. I'm running out of time. In a couple of months, we'll be at different schools, and we'll only see each other on holidays or on big occasions. I can't leave things like this. I need to face whatever this is. I'll talk to him in the morning. If he feels the same way, maybe it's not too late. And if he doesn't, I can try to move on. Jay dries herself off and wraps herself in a towel before returning to her room. At least Christian had the sense not to text. I half expected he'd push it. If Kurt didn't kill him, Dad would. Yeah, I didn't really like that. Of course, the father is gonna protect his family. I do not expect any less. But he was really pushing the I am rich and you are not, I can do whatever I want with you. Like he's some kind of mafia boss. What? Does that make sense? For all of his bragging about fighting, he didn't stand a chance against Kurt. It's getting pretty late. Nobody's coming home. Nobody's come back home yet. God. Could that have been any harder? Really? Fucking hell. He fucking caught my fist in midair without even blinking. As Jay slides her comforter aside, a wet towel falls to the floor. Tara sure seemed to wake up when Kurt rode up on Christian like that. Let's hold that thought a moment. Time for a little walk down memory. What are you really gonna do to do stuff to yourself? Jay hands snakes slowly down her body towards her moistening sex. I will see you real soon. That is difficult because she was being very loud here, and I don't think she's alone at home. Could be wrong about that, but she was reminiscing about her best time with Tara. It wasn't their first time; it was just their best time. But suddenly, it wasn't Tara anymore; it was Kurt. Complicated feelings. He's in my fantasies again. That was so good. God, how much better would it be if it were real? Tomorrow we'll talk. Gamble home early next morning. I guess that's everything. Ooh, it looks like he's running away now. But that is something we will check in on in the next week's episode. It is complicated, of course. I enjoy this story so far. We haven't really seen anything yet. But it got a good foundation, it feels like. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. And remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.